We're going 20 knots right now.
20 knots?
And it feels like we're not, moving. It's an unbelievable feeling. This is the coolest thing ever.
We live for adventure.
Nova Scotia has world-class adventures at every turn.
We've been exploring every nook and cranny to bring you the very best of our home province. I'm Jan Sebastian Lapierre.
And I'm Chris Surette. Together, we are A for Adventure.
The natural beauty of Nova Scotia is legendary, and so too are the people who we meet along the way.
And we can't wait to bring you along on the journey. This is Chris and Jan's guide to Canada's ocean playground. This has got to be one of the most unique experiences you can do.
Neither Chris or I have ever been in a hot air balloon before. And what I'm so excited for is the flight path is going to take us right over top of the Annapolis Valley. And that's one of the most beautiful parts of the entire province.
The only thing is you've got to get up really early.
We want to end up in here. So if it's
Let's go here. Let's just go right there.
we'll just go right there.
Yeah, because this uppers are moving fast, so
We want to come around this. We want to steal as much of this left as we can, and we can't go high until we're like I'd like us to go high. I'd like you to be able to see the Bay of Fundy, but you've got to get over here and then go high.
The folks from East Coast Balloon Adventures are going to be taking us up today, and they have the knowledge and the expertise to make sure we do it safely. There's no steering wheel on a hot air balloon, so we're just letting the wind take us.
Man, what a cool job.
I know.
Well, hot air ballooning is an incredible sport. It's the freest form of flight for people that love to fly things in airplanes, gliders, helicopters. Balloons are the freest form of flight.
This morning is a very exciting incident because... Not yet an incident. Oh, my, I might have just jinxed us.
The first thing I want to tell you is the most dangerous piece of equipment we use in ballooning is this inflation fan. More injuries happen around the world as a result of people getting too close to, tangled up with, or struck by things to do with the inflation fan. If we fly this morning and we're off the ground, say 8 o'clock, we would want to be on the ground 9 o'clock at the absolute latest. Okay. Now we have a little bit of an assist this morning with some cloud cover, so it's going to help us. But this breeze, I don't like. Which this breeze isn't in the forecast.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like perfect conditions to us, but I guess there's a lot that goes into it. So who knows what's going to happen?
I don't know.
This morning is one of pretty much the most exciting things that I've been looking forward to over the last couple of weeks, because we might be going ballooning. And I say might because it turns out it's actually really hard to fly a balloon.
And there's a little bit of wind in the air. There have to be prime, amazing conditions. So we're here at the East Coast Balloon Adventures, and hopefully we're going to go for a flight here in about 10 minutes.
I grew up in a town called Sussex, New Brunswick, where they have a hot air balloon festival, and I was around balloons since I was a child. And when I was 28, living in Ontario, I had the opportunity to get my balloon license, and I've been flying balloons now for almost 11 years.
At first, it felt like it was a lot of standing around, but then when the balloon started to get inflated, it really felt like it was about to happen.
It's go time. How you feeling? How you feeling, Adam?
I'm feeling inflated.
The act of flying is something that we do fairly regularly, but being in a hot air balloon is an experience like no other. As the balloon climbed higher and higher, the views got better and better. And good thing for us, we brought along our pal Adam Cornick to take some amazing photos.
As we were taking off, it was surreal. We really did feel lighter than air.
Just a shade under 2,000 feet right now above the Annapolis Valley. This is maybe one of the most interesting perspectives of Nova Scotia that you could possibly have, and it's from a balloon!
This is so cool. This is amazing. This is unbelievable. I mean, look where we are. And it's so smooth. That's the crazy part, is it just...
Gliding.
I'm going 20 right now, buddy.
Going 20 knots? 20 kilometers? 20 miles? What are we doing? 20 miles? 20 knots. We're going 20 knots right now.
20 knots!
And it feels like we're not...
Right now.
Feels like we're not moving. It's unbelievable feeling. This is the coolest thing ever. It really is hard to describe the feeling of just floating through the air over such a beautiful landscape.
Got the golfers down there.
Always video. Four.
There we go, we're about to land in Harry Seems now.
Amazing experience ever!
High five!
Oh, wow! That was so fun!
Been in the valley a lot, but seeing it from the sky was really a really cool angle just to see it. And you can see the coast, we can see the Bay of Fundy, we saw ride out, yeah, epic, really good.
East Coast Balloon Adventures just gave us probably one of the coolest experiences of our lives. I mean, that perspective of being up there floating in the sky, seeing, like, you know, parts of Nova Scotia that we've driven by and biked past and hiked through, from that perspective was just unbelievable.
The greatest experiences in life and the greatest feeling of being alive is just on the other side of the greatest fear. And if you're doing something you haven't done before, like going in a hot air balloon, your stomach might be in knots, you might be nervous.
Yeah.
And once you get off the ground, you have this wonderful feeling, and you can relate that to anything in life, you know, giving a speech or you know, doing a big project and you're scared that it's gonna not turn out all right. But the greatest feeling is just on the other side of that fear.
Right now.
Yeah, yeah,
or being up there, like.
exactly.
The winds have welcomed us with softness. The sun has blessed you with its warm hands. You've flown so high and so well to join God in laughter, and set you gently back in loving arms of Mother Earth.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Thank you so much to the folks at East Coast Balloon Adventures. This really was a truly unforgettable experience.
I gotta say, I think this is one of my favorite adventures of all time, and it was definitely worth getting up so early. Nova Scotia is loaded to the gills with adventure opportunities, and it's just another confirmation that it is a world-class adventure destination.
What song do you call that?
That's the balloon song, of course.